This is Jimmy.
Hey everyone, and welcome to this week's vlog. This clip you're looking at here is a clip that I took while I was driving home from work one day, and I was listening to the Song of Storms dubstep remix, and as soon as I started playing this song, it started raining. So it's like I couldn't stop laughing, and I had to like get my video out. I wish that I got it from the beginning, but you guys can't even really hear the song. Maybe I'll put like an overlay over there or something. But yeah, that's this clip. And then our next clip here, we got my friend James in one of my favorite restaurants from Miami. It was called Lost and Found. This restaurant actually introduced me to my favorite hot sauce, Cholula Chipotle. I put that stuff on everything. It started like a trend from that restaurant forth. I literally put hot sauce on everything thanks to that restaurant. I really miss that restaurant actually. Alright, and now here we go with the good stuff. In a previous vlog, I talked about Cozumel, Mexico, and how I went there, and then I would be going there again. And here's the footage. This is the second time I went, and I went there for my friend's birthday. He's not going to be in any of the videos until towards the end, but we rented a Jeep and explored the island, and we came upon a structure that was built in the 1200s. It was crazy.
A few meters from the pump, there is a construction which could have been the living quarters of the caretaker of the lighthouse shrine.
How'd they get in there?
Those structures dated the late court classic of 1200 to 1500 AD.
Wait, so those little entrances were for people?
Yeah.
What? How'd they get in there?
Yeah, they were skinny. They didn't eat much.
That's insane. And this is from the 1200s?
Yeah.
1200, 1500?
And this was like
this
a
is
guard.
super old.
Yeah, like they protected themselves.
That's insane. Like those little, I don't see how you can like, I want to crawl in there really bad.
Guardian.
How that iguana would feel about that.
That iguana might be jealous of me going into space. I said 1200s to 1500s.
It's ridiculous.
It's been here for over 800 years. What? You want to walk over there? After that we went to a wooden tower thing. It's supposed to be like a lookout for seeing gators, but I didn't see any, and being from Florida I didn't really mind because I saw those things all the time. But it was crazy because everything around there, it just looked really muddy, and it looked nothing like the crystal clear blue water that you see everywhere else on the island. I guess it was because it was like locked in and it was like a swampy area, but it was very different. After that we went to a lighthouse, and once you got to the lighthouse there's actually a couple shops there all competing. It's so funny walking by these shops because everybody's always trying to sell you something on this island. There's a couple little structures there as well, and we went up into the lighthouse. Probably like 800,000 million steps. Oh man. This is a cool view right here. Look at this. That's where the original lighthouse was, right there.
Watch your head.
Look at the rocks in the water. Hey B. Goodbye B. Are you still recording? Oh man, that's where we were a second ago, right over there. And that little tower, there's a wimpy tower like this. And up the top of the lighthouse, the view is just amazing. Like looking at everything from up there on that island, just the scenery was something to behold. Time to leave. So big that like half my foot goes off of it. Once we came back down, I noticed there was an animal which was called a coati, and the thing was actually really cool. He just kind of like walks around and was just chilling, wasn't afraid of people. There was quite a few of them actually, and they're kind of like a raccoon aardvark type thing. They eat ants, and they were just kind of chilling with some iguanas around there. It's really cool to see all the nature just walking around near what could be called a restaurant or something. And right in the back of the lighthouse, there was this cool area with just a ton of hammocks. And being a really big fan of hammocks myself, I just had to get into them. I want something like this in my backyard. Just, hey guys, come over and hang out in all of the hammocks. So after I was done relaxing in the hammocks, we kind of just drove around the island and explored a little bit. We came upon a restaurant called El Diablo right on the water, and there was this cow thing sitting outside. I don't know if it's an ox or I don't think it's an ox, but it was standing right outside just chilling, and we made a new friend. He came up on the stairs and said hello. And one thing I've noticed about this island actually is that there was VW bugs everywhere. I'm a really big fan of VW bugs, have been for pretty much all my life, and I really want one. As we were driving, there's just more shops and restaurants everywhere. We drove by one set of people. They were actually pointing at us and making all these noises, whistling and pointing at the ground, and they would really wanted us to stop and buy things from them. The farther into the island we went, the cooler and the more unique the structures became. There was one called Coconuts, and it was on the top of a cliff right over the water, and that one looked really awesome. And there was one little arch, and it kind of led to nowhere. It was just an arch and nothing behind it, so I don't know, a highway to nowhere there. But it was really cool seeing all the different unique things, because in the beginning it's very touristy, and it's where the ships dock, and everybody's just standing outside their shops all trying to get you to buy things. You can't even, every single store you walk by, people are standing out trying to get you to buy something. And driving around in this area, it's really cool to see the real Mexico and not just the tourist side. So anyway, we had to go back to the boat because it was my friend's birthday, and we had to go to dinner and get him his birthday cake.
Birthday to you! Happy birthday, dear James! Happy birthday to you! Make a wish, yes. All the best.
Thank you.
And yeah, we gotta go next table now.
Oh, there's James too? James
Happy birthday, James.
Thank you, thank you.
I like that.
After his birthday dinner, we went up to the main deck, and I caught him having a little fun. I actually have never seen him dance before. Look at him go.